Hello, welcome in, Destel here. Today, we're gonna look into a game called Lost in Random, The Eternal Die. It is a roguelite that has taken the gaming industry by storm, basically. And I've heard so many good things about it. I've also played it a little bit on stream, and I was gonna do one clean new run to see how far we can actually get here. So let's get into it. This game is definitely a must-buy if you like fast-paced roguelikes. And I'm not even kidding around because I've had so much fun with this game.
In the wonderful kingdom of random, everyone lived happily, in order and in prosperity. This was all thanks to the great Queen Aleksandra, who fairly wielded the power of the ancient black dye. But this black dye was an ally of many faces. As corruption spread, betrayal followed.
It's a very dark story when now that I think about it. Like Aleksandra used to be very, very evil, and now we're playing as her.
A sister's life was lost. But
so now a dark entity has taken over, and we're supposed to at least kill this entity. Yeah, I played around, what is it, 9 or 10 hours when it comes to this game. I've beaten it once, and honestly, the last boss was, it was hard. Like, I had to use like 3 resurrections to actually kill him. I can't believe that's how bad I am when it comes to like dodging and shit. But I think I have a grasp on how to do this for our first initial run. So we'll see.
Fortune, are you okay?
Aleksandra.
Of course I'm Aleksandra. Who else would I? By the dice makers. Fortune, I am smaller, weaker too. For how long have we been trapped here?
Yeah, so this character has been the queen in their previous title, and now she's minimized into a very miniature form. Alright, weapon attacks, form a normal one, and then hold for a charge. Your X is a dash, which is fairly simple. It's very fast-paced, like it goes really fast when it comes to like the dash. And here we have the entity that is called Mare, I believe. Yeah, Mare the Knight. The storytelling is really good in this game.
After all I've done for you, well, I am Mare the Knight, the body of the black dye. The one you blame for losing everything.
Good. Then stop playing around and face my vengeance.
Yeah, Mare is no joke. Like on the first difficulty, Mare is really strong. I haven't really learned the pattern that Mare does yet, but it's a lot. It's really a lot. Alright, let's go. So our first initial run is gonna be, how far can we go? And I'm hoping that it's gonna be to the 3rd or 4th. Equipment age, cards to unleash their magic powers can carry only 1 card at a time. Hold and release the triangle to do a card attack, releasing during flash for a perfect card. It costs energy, collect energy charge by hitting with a weapon. And we got Gauntlet of the Voids. Not really the best card in my opinion, but it works. We can make this work. What? There's a different card that I'm looking for constantly when I do my runs. And that is the Ice Whirlwind. I believe the game is a little bit too loud on our end. This one is just gonna drop it down to 10%. Here we go. Alright, so you are looking for relics here. Coffers contain old forgotten magical treasures. Place relics and pearls on the board to gain powers. Harness and boosts treasure and imbue with dormant magic. Amplifies various type of magic. Damage and luck. Match 3 or more for the same to harness the boost. Magic color must be done in straight lines or diagonal. Let's see here. So we do want to have the Ivy Bender for now, because a perfect card is gonna increase the damage, and we will be doing some poison to it. And poison is really good in this game. Poison, lightning, and freeze are probably very, very good. And traps are really nice as well. Here we go. What do we get here? So, on your initial, you just want to grab as much coins as possible so you can get more relics. That is your initial idea, because health isn't really a big issue here. Oh Jesus. I say that and I take freaking 10 damage. There we go. Yeah, I've had so much fun with this game, honestly. Alright, here we go. Pearl Coffer. So we have nothing connecting here, but if we're going to focus on a damage build, we're just going to go for red pearls, because red increases our main damage source. And green increases of luck. Luck is really good if you get multi-hits, like a multi-channel. And honestly, I've done a few multi-hit runs, and it kind of procs like most of your effects more times. Fairy dust or pixie dust is your meta progression for getting Jesus, really, for getting stuff back at the overworld or hub area. And there are two kind of currencies that you're going to be encountering in this game. All right, let's see here. So we want I guess a toxic will, just so we can open up these boxes over here. What was I talking about? We got the shop already. I don't remember what I was actually talking about. So, multicast is really good for poison, for lightning, for double hits, stuff like that. So if you want to do a luck-based build, you can go for that, so you can get multicast. So what I took was gold, because you don't really get a lot of gold in the beginning. So you want to grab as much as this currency that you have here, so you can grab this relic here, the relic box, because that's very important early on. The more relics you have, the better. This is not bad. This is actually a good combination of items. So one thing that I'm not really used to when it comes to this game is using fortune. Another pearl. Replacing relics and pearls can be top each other. Destroying it could be good. And removes the power of hardness to boost. Alright, cool. So we got this, which is conjurations. And conjurations increases the damage of our... what is it? Of our poison, burn, and lightning. And since we have a poison build going on at the moment, we can definitely do a lot of good damage. Alright, pearls are mainly used for color matching, breaking when harnessed. Relics grant unique passives and do not break when harnessed for boosts. Right, so can I go back here? So as it said, these pearls are just there for the increase of damage for each stat, so like weapon, cards, dice, conjuration, luck, while these other things are the relics. They will permanently be there unless you replace it with something. And a relic can have several colors, up to 3 colors on one tile. So you can do a lot of combinations here. Alright, let's see, what do we have here? Spear of Time. I don't think I want that. Let's see. No. I like the gauntlets compared to this one. Also, when you swap over for new cards, you want to stand in this area because your energy replenishes. So like, as you can see, all the energy replenishes back. So that's very important to know if you're gonna just swap out of a new card. Yeah, I love how fast-paced this roguelike is, honestly. I can't believe that it's so freaking fast-paced, and it's easy to like get into, but it's kind of hard to master, I guess. Alright, what do we have? Under the Pearl. Alright, cool. So we're gonna go diagonally here. Also, you have enemies with shields, and shields are a little bit annoying, but everything is okay. There is a relic that increases the damage to relics. Man, I am so bad at using freaking fortune. I do not want to die here. At least not now. Alright, more coins. Awesome. And here is the end. So each area has its own little path for the end, which is their stairs. And you can fast travel to each of the destinations. So like the merchant, the shop, and stuff like that. Increased chance on weakened, letting poison expire from that. I guess we'll do this just because of the weapon increase. That's like 50% extra damage. So instead of, I believe, 10 or 20, we're gonna do 50 or 20. Yeah, I do really want the other card that I'm so used to playing with, which is the Ice Whirlwind. I love that card. That is probably one of the best cards in the game. Let's do more coins, because I am a little bit low on HP.
What's your step, Fortune?
Oh man, these rooms are so easy. Meanwhile, I take damage for that. Never mind. Alright, so you got Cinder and you got Pip Dust. So these two currencies are your meta progressions. Recommendation, always take the Cinders. Why? These Cinders are for upgrading your weapons and getting new weapons. These are going to get harder to get compared to like the Pip Dust. So you want to focus on at least getting as much Cinder as possible, so you can play around with all the other weapon types and their enhancements. Because if you do that, you're going to have a lot more fun with knowing which weapon suits you. Because there's 4 different type of weapons in this game. You got your Aleksandra sword, you have a bow, you got a spear, and then you have a hammer. All of them play really, really differently. And then in each of those, in each of the actual weapons, there's 4 different enhancement tiles or upgrades. that it has its own like unique playstyle to it. So that what is that? 16 type of
Can't have enough of you.
different playstyles, sort of. All right, let's see here. So the first boss is a duo with a Duchess,
Visitors.
Sweet Princess Natalia.
and these are honestly not too bad
Are you blind?
because there's only 3 of them. Like the Duchess doublet can be either a
Girl who threw our
hammer person, spear person, or a mage person.
die.
And there's always going to be 2 of them.
Cousins Dublé. Pestering my childhood wasn't enough. Well, Mayor the Knight recognized.
So we'll see how this goes. I'm hoping that we're going to be doing it flawlessly.
in our castle.
If we get
Fortunately, this little
the big hammer dude and the spear dude. I'm not sure if this is actually... Alright, scepter. Crap, we got the scepter and the mage. Alright, so first initial fight is always solo against the bosses. And then they... oh, Jesus. And then eventually they will go into 2. So you go through them 3 times, basically. 2 solo, and then they will connect, basically. And this is a AoE. Fairly simple AoE. And you can pretty much like iframe that. Alright, here we go, halfway, and now they're gonna pop in together. So this guy is probably gonna be your focus, because he's more annoying. Because the mage is really, really frustrating to play against. At least in my opinion, like, I don't really like how the scepter is compared to like the other 2. Oh lord. There we go. Freaking 7 HP, man. I don't like this. Alright, let's see here. Increase the maximum status of poison. That's good though. We do like that. So we're gonna grab this legendary. Because that legendary increases our poison stacks. Alright, so Pip Dust, HP, Cinder, and then a costume. And then we got a drawbridge for when you get back to your hub area. Always smash these vases because they got some money in it. That is very important. The vases has a little bit of a currency at least in it. So it's kind of good. If you break them. Alright, let's see. So, biome number 2. Probably my favorite biome. The reason why I like this biome is because of the boss itself. Like, the boss is super easy. It's very telegraphed. And I'm hoping that we're gonna grab a better card here, because I need that. Let's see. Running it has a chance of striking. Increased damage dealt to shielded. This one's probably our go-to here. I believe. Or do we want to know? Wait, hold on. Let me poison inspire. We'll do volatile concussion. Just because of the conjuration increase. And then we can just swap it out eventually. Alright, where are you at? Yeah, okay. This is not too bad. Oh, come on, man. Wait, did we get a little heal?
Done already?
We want money. I think, to be honest, I believe for the first initial run, I should not focus a lot on money. I should focus more on getting life if I want to get as far as possible. Unless I get a really, really good relic that I'm looking for. But you never know. Since it's randomized and everything, it could be a possibility to not get it. Ay, ay, ay. 18. Cinder. Man, the Cinder is really good. Alright, ooh, please. Wrath of Stars. Is that a single? That is a single. No. Unfortunately, Wrath of Stars is... It's a good one, but it's only a one charge. And you want to have it at least for when you have more currencies available to you. I wouldn't really recommend getting that one until later on when you have something in your meta progression done. Alright, let's see here. And fly towards me. I believe he is weakened as well, yeah. Oh, so that wasn't too bad. We got money. Let's do life. I'm a little bit scared that I'm gonna die, so I'd rather play it safe than sorry. Okay. Where do we have the enemies? Oh, big boy. Wait. So close. Ooh. And you're dead. 4 poison stacks. I think max is then 6 or 8. Ah, damn it. I forgot. So the shielded enemies cannot get, like, stunned. They have to have their little blue bar taken away before you can actually stun them or hit stun them. So that is a good to know kind of thing. There we go. We got a relic. Let's see. Carrying Fortune grants a chance of seeking a ghost. And none of these will help a lot. So we're just gonna grab this one for the luck here.
Every step's a gamble, Fortune.
Alright, crap. Another... I forgot. Another trap room. Pearl. And let's do that. Hard. Increased damage is good. I could do that. Ooh, but no, I can't. I have 17 left. That's not gonna work. Damn. I wonder what's in there. I wonder... Is there something good? Maybe it's something that I could use. Mr. Flower. Oh man, these are so annoying. Oh, god damn it. Alright, where the hell is this shop? I really need it badly. Ooh. Defeating a poison foe increases dice throw. I mean, I don't really use fortune a lot. So I guess a spontaneous calm for now. Spontaneous calm is kind of okay. And here's the exit. Perfect. We found the last room. Shop. Oh, I'll grab that 6 uniform. All right. Let's see. Wager. What do I need? Do I need a number 1 or 4? I need a number 1. Is our RNG... I guess the number 6 works. Every third hit increases damage of a charge attack. We can do this because of that. Increase the crit damage of weapon attacks by 25%. That's a big increase. Alright, where the frick is this shop? Because I'm getting very, very low on HP. Like a lot. Like super low. Good thing about this card is the knockback. When it's, you know, on smaller enemies at least. Are you gonna fly? There we go. I don't like these because I can't really do anything about them. And we don't really have a lot of crit chance either, so our 3% is not really gonna do a lot for us. Alright, a magical die. Grants an additional magical color to a relic or a pearl. So that means I can increase, or I can actually apply a color to one of these relics that I have, and I want that so we can grab 50% extra damage on cards. One thing to note as a little tip is that if you convert more than 3, you will get a higher ratio on the like on a damage amplifier. So for example, if you do 5, it would be 150% increase instead of the 50% for a 3 in a row. Ooh, do we do this? I think we do that. We'll put it there. Alright, so the shop has to be in this area. It has to be, right? Yeah, indeed. Oh my god.
Manny, this looks like
Manny.
a swamp, but corrupted. Like someone took my memories and twisted them?
Oh, not someone. This here is Mare playing tricks on our minds to make us miserable and fail. You're not the first, though. Look around. Remains of past games all over. Maybe you've run into some old players. If you
That's crazy.
Send them my way. Pension's not gonna raise itself.
Alright, let's see here. So we got 60. We're just gonna grab the life here, and we're gonna buy a magical die. And then apply the magical die here, so we can grab this, potentially. And I don't think there is any rooms left, right? No, there's nothing left. Because I'm not gonna grab the corrupted. That's just shooting myself. Forward. Alright, boss number 2. Probably one of the easier bosses here, personally. So why I think this is easy is the rotation that he does is fairly simple. Like Ima isn't really super hard.
One of the witch sisters.
Rakadu?
I'm sorry, Fortune.
Fortune is the base.
There's another way.
But yeah, Ima's super easy, personally. So Ima has a big jump that has a AoE. You can just iframe it. So this one's just gonna be a iframe, and then you can start pummeling for a little bit. And then when it does that, it's basically back to the center. And then when Ima sits, just jump away. She's gonna do it 3 times, and then she's gonna roll or jump, I guess. Oh. So it's not too bad. Why are you not doing the rotation that I want you to? 1, 2, 3. Alright. There's a roll. This is what I was looking for. So it's a 3-phaser. And the first, like, each phase is pretty much the same. Here's the first phase done. And then she goes into the center and pops up her little minions, like this. And you just have to basically defeat them in, what is it, 3 times. And then she comes back. And if you haven't killed the enemies by then, they're just gonna stand there and do everything for you. One, 2, 3, and then back on hitting. And then she's gonna roll, get away from the smudge. And then we go up here, I guess. 1, 2, and 3. And then back on hitting as much as possible. And phase. There we go. And back to what we did before. Honestly, I like this boss because it's super easy. And it's a lot easier as well if you have the correct relics for it. We are not that fortunate. Alright. Yeah, did I take a hit from this? I don't think so. Did I? Oh, I did. I did now. God damn it. One, 2, and 3. And you're dead.
One more round, one step closer to mare.
Oh lord, that was annoying. Let's see. Every second weapon attack is an increased crit. So wind up scope is good. So we're grabbing that. And now every time we don't really attack, we're gonna grab or get a increased crit for each second. And then we do crit, it's gonna reset. Alright, so biome number 3 is the most annoying one. Because you got 2 bosses in this area. And they're not fun at all. Like, I don't like this boss. Because he's annoying as hell. So I'm gonna play a little bit differently in this area. If I can. Never mind. I'm getting freaking shot at. Oh no. Rest in pieces. Goddamn. Defeat. Alright everyone, that was Lost in Random. The first run. And we got to biome number 3 out of 4. Personally, not bad.
We're not dead, Fortune.
Not bad, not bad.
A dice wielder. Oh,
Alright, let's see here. So,
it is.
you will encounter the main people in this hub world and do their mini quests, which is pretty good. So one item or one person that you're looking for next run is this guy right here, which is going to be the guy with the weapons. And then you have,
There's something.
you got the other sister. and that has the blue currencies, which will give you a lot of good upgrades here. So you can swap between different sets. So there's 2 different sets for each row, and I personally go for Fearful Foes first, because that's your most important one, unless you want to go for the Slaying Servants, which is for boss killing. But in the beginning, this one's a little bit more like fortunate to go for. And then when you've unlocked enough or spent enough, you will get to the second phase, or second row, then third row, fourth row.
You'll be back.
Alright. And then we're gonna get accepted into a second run, and then we're gonna go for a repeat here. And then, of course, a journal start open up as well. Cool. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Hit the like button, leave a comment, and sub if you want to see more of this game, because I am really loving it so far.